Okay, boys and girls, I want to talk to you about angles. This is just a review of what you should already know. You learned last year in 3rd grade the difference between an acute angle, a right angle, and an obtuse angle. And in 4th grade, we build on that knowledge. So before we get started, I want to just take a moment to review what you know. When we look at these angles, what do you remember about a right angle? Well, hopefully you remember that a right angle forms a box corner. If I take this piece of paper right here and I line it up, I can see the box corner that's created. All right, so you also should remember that it measures exactly what? 90 degrees, okay? So that's what we remember about a right angle. And then whenever we look at an acute angle is smaller than a right angle. So when you look at these two angles, which one is smaller than this angle? Or it measures less than that angle. So it would be this one right here. This is your acute angle. You can see it's smaller than this angle. This angle is 90 degrees, and this one is less than 90 degrees. And then let's look at this last angle. If we look at it, we see that it opens more. It opens more than the right angle. So it would be an obtuse angle. Its measure is greater than 90 degrees. So I want you to think about that. You should already know that. We've talked about that a lot this year. But something else to think about. What is an angle? Have you ever thought of an angle being a part of a circle? Let me show you what I'm talking about. Here I have a paper plate. You can see that, of course, this paper plate is in the shape of a circle. Well, if I open this up just a little bit, you can see a small angle formed right here. See the yellow shining through? Well, what kind of angle would that be? Well, let's think about it. Okay. Remember, a 90-degree angle is a right angle, and anything less than 90 degrees would be what kind of angle? Acute. All right. So this would be an acute angle, and this one is so small that it would probably be close to 1 degree. All right, so every time that it opens up, it's opening up in degrees. So when you think of angles, I want you to think about it being part of a circle. See, as I'm moving this plate, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Still, what kind of angle would this be? It's acute, okay, because it's smaller than 90 degrees. But when I get to about right here, what happens? I see a box corner forming, all right? This looks to be about 90 degrees. So again, what kind of angle is that? It's a right angle, all right? And if I keep going here, it's getting greater than 90 degrees. So again, what kind of angle do you see being formed? An obtuse angle, all right? So all of this is going to be important for you to understand when we get to showing you how to find exact measures of angles, which is where we're going with this. All right, we have a tool that we use to measure angles. It's called a protractor. All right, if you were at school with me, I would give you one of these nice protractors to use in the classroom to measure angles. Unfortunately, that's not going to work out, so I have included this paper protractor in your packet that I hope you find to be helpful. All right, so I want you to look out. We're going to be shooting another video that explains how to use a protractor to measure angles.